So this video is a compilation of all my shorts showing off some cool blocks and just some cool things in general you can do in Minecraft, including function blocks, auto farms, and even just some cool building blocks. There will be numbers in the top corner and timestamps in the description so you always know what you're watching. And without further ado, let's get right into it. Hay bales are pretty cool. Let me show you. Hay bales are made by placing 9 wheat in a crafting table and are most commonly used to feed horses and breed llamas. But they can also reduce fall damage and extend campfire smoke. They can also make some super cute builds. Let me know if you knew any of these tips and please like and subscribe. Did you know soul campfires actually do more damage than normal ones? On top of all the regular things campfires do like cooking and pacifying bees, they also can make pretty cool bridges and add a lot of texture to your builds. Let me know if you knew any of the things in this video and please subscribe. Did you know carpets can stop your bees from dying? I'll show you. So we all know that campfire smoke can be used to pacify bees, and usually you just put it right under the beehive. But bees are stupid and don't know fire bad. So instead I dig 1 block down and put a carpet on top. The smoke can get through, but the bees can't. You can also use carpets to jump over fences and walls, but I'm sure y'all know that. But did you know they can also help you light up your build without having to look at ugly torches? And just look at the difference. Let me know if you knew any of these tips and please like and subscribe. Chiseled bookshelves are so cool. They can be crafted using planks and slabs, and they can hold all kinds of books. Something you may not know is they also send redstone signals. Each slot corresponds to a different signal power, opening up so many possibilities for secret doors. Let me know if you knew any of these in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Did you know cauldrons give off a redstone signal if they're filled with lava? Cauldrons are kinda awesome. The more typical uses for a cauldron are potion related, holding 3 bottles worth of water. But I think the most useful thing cauldrons can do is actually make a lava generator with dripstone. It works with water too, but I genuinely don't know why you would ever build that. And can be used in some super cute builds. Tell me if you like cauldrons, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Do you always struggle to find that last raid mob? Well, just ring a bell and they glow. Bells are very helpful, but they can't be crafted unfortunately. But you can find them in some villages or trade with villagers to find them. They can be rung by right-clicking, a redstone signal, or even a bow. Even piglins agree they're super cool. If you learned something new, don't forget to like and subscribe. In Minecraft, jukeboxes are cool. Not only do they play music both parrots and allays love, they can also be used in allay duplication. Just take some amethyst shards and boom, now you got 2 of them. And jukeboxes emit a redstone signal when playing music, and each disc has its own power level. They also aren't going anywhere as far as pistons are concerned. Let me know if you knew any of these in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Composters are actually pretty cool. Let me show you. You can use them to compost most food items or plants into bone meal. Don't you just hate that gigantic stockpile of seeds you always have? Well, instead of just throwing them out, you can compost them and actually do something useful with them. And if you don't have the time to sit there and do it by hand, you can make it automatic, because composters actually interact with hoppers. Let me know your favorite blocks in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Targets are kinda cool. Targets can be crafted by surrounding a piece of hay with 4 redstone. As most of you know, targets emit a redstone signal when getting hit by a projectile. Something you may not know is that the strength of the redstone signal depends on where you hit the target. So the closer to a bullseye, the stronger the signal. Also, unlike most other conductive blocks, targets actually pull the redstone towards them, and that's pretty cool. Let me know some other cool things you can do with targets, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Pumpkins are kinda cool, and they're rarer than diamonds. Each chunk has only a 1 in 32 chance of spawning a pumpkin patch. They can also spawn in villages or pillager outposts. And after carving, you can put it on your head and make some friends. Or you can use it to make some friends. Let me know if you knew any of this in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Lodestones are kinda cool. Yeah, they're like super expensive, but you can also find them in bastions. Lodestones traditionally are used for navigation. By clicking on them with the compass, it becomes enchanted and will always point directly to that lodestone. They also can't be moved by pistons, which is pretty cool, and they're just super pretty blocks. Let me know if you learned anything in this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Dispensers versus droppers. What's the difference? Basically, dispensers can use items and droppers just drop them. For example, if I put an arrow into each of these, the dispenser is going to shoot it like a bow, while the dropper is just gonna drop it on the floor. And that's the same story for splash potions, buckets, bone meal, fireworks, fire charges, and more. Another key difference is a dropper can put items into a block, while a dispenser can't. So here I have some chiseled bookshelves, and both of these are filled with books. If I hit this button, only one bookshelf gets a book. Yeah, they may look similar, but they are very different, and they each do very specific jobs. Let me know if you learned something in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. In Minecraft, observers are kinda cool. Observers give off a redstone signal anytime the thing they're looking at changes, but that only works for the block directly in front of their face, not the ones past it. So you can use it to make things like this. Here's a sugarcane farm and a bamboo farm farm I made on the Badlands SMP. And how that works is anytime the sugarcane grows, the observer sees it, then the piston gets powered and knocks it down so it can grow again. It can also be used to make way cooler things too, but I'm terrible at redstone. Let me know if you've made any cool redstone contraptions using observers, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Anvils are pretty cool. You can use them to repair tools and armor by mixing it with the base material or the same tool or armor. You could also name them and your pets. All you have to do is use some name tags, which can get a little bit crazy. Anvils also experience gravity like sand, and they don't feel very good when they fall, so better watch where you walk. Let me know your favorite things about anvils, and don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have ever gone fishing in Minecraft, you probably have hundreds of nautilus shells. Let me tell you what you can use them for. If you use nautilus shells to surround a heart of the sea, an item you can get by uncovering buried treasure, then you get a conduit. A conduit is kind of like a beacon in that to power it, you have to use blocks to make a structure. So to activate a conduit, you have to surround it in prismarine, in these little like rings, and then that will give you conduit power. And the more rings you put around it, the farther the range. Conduit power is a status effect that gives you underwater breathing, night vision, and haste, but only while you're underwater. So it's super useful if you're making things like an underwater base or clearing out a guardian temple. Let me know if you learned anything new in this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Beacons are really cool. They are pretty expensive, requiring a nether star and all, but they're actually very worth. Once you have it, you do need to activate it, and to do that, you need to build a base. At minimum, it can be 9 blocks, but adding more layers to the pyramid will give you more strength and powers. And speaking of powers, beacons can give you speed, haste, resistance, jump boost, strength, or regeneration if it's strong enough. And all you gotta do is use a type of ingot or similar material to activate it, and you can make them look really pretty. You guys definitely need to make this for your base, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Furnace versus smoker versus blast furnace? What's the difference? Well, a furnace smelts things. That's pretty much like the first thing you learned in Minecraft. But you're actually able to make a furnace into a smoker with some logs around it, or a blast furnace with some smooth stone at the bottom and iron all around it. But why would you do that? Because a smoker cooks food way faster than a normal furnace, but it can't cook anything else. Same with the blast furnace, is it can cook ores really quickly, but it cannot cook food. So a smoker and a blast furnace probably won't be your first priority, but they definitely are worth it. Let me know if I missed anything about the smoker, blast furnace, or normal furnace, and don't forget to like and subscribe. How to build an auto smelter. It's really aggravating to have to constantly be there to babysit your furnace, but all it takes is a few hoppers and some chests, and you can make an auto smelter that does it all for you. So starting by placing a chest, then a hopper behind that, furnace on top of that, a hopper on top of that, and a chest on top of that. And you have this really simple auto smelter. And you could totally leave it like this. A stack of coal is actually able to smelt 8 stacks of items, but you may want to add another hopper to the side and a chest on top of that to feed in some fuel. And this works with normal furnaces, smokers, and blast furnaces. Let me know your thoughts on the simple auto smelter, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to show you how to make the simplest auto farm. All you need is a piston, a piece of redstone, and an observer. And there you go. You literally already know how to make it. So this is going to be a bamboo farm. So I'm starting with just a place to put the bamboo on. Then I'm surrounding a little channel here for us to put some water, adding a chest and a hopper to collect all the items. Then once you have that, I just plant the bamboo, go up 1 block, then just build the little redstone machine. I'm going to put one of those behind every bit of bamboo I have here. And it's totally done. Super simple, super easy, and it's totally worth it. And it also works for sugarcane. Let me know what you think about this in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Today I'm going to show you how to make a water elevator. This is something that confused me for a really long time until I learned how simple it was. I'm just starting with a 1 block tunnel going all the way up and putting water flowing down at the very top where you want your elevator to end. And you can either use signs or gates to block the water from coming out. Then I'm making sure there's dirt at the bottom so that I can grow some kelp. And if you don't have enough kelp to span your entire elevator, you can also use some bone meal and just grow it all the way to the top. And the kelp is really important because if you don't have the kelp, it won't turn the water into source blocks. And if it's not source blocks, the bubbles won't work. Then once you have that and everything's source blocks because of all the kelp, replace that bottom dirt block with some soul sand and boom, working water elevator. Let me know if you learned anything from this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Have you ever wondered how to transport items quickly in Minecraft? I'm going to show you the easiest way I found to move my items. I start by making some packed ice and building the path. And you can make this as long as you want. Then I just put the water and some signs to make sure it doesn't flow backwards into each other. That's bad. Don't do that. And then boom, your items go from one spot to the other. And if you combine this with the water elevators we made last week, you can transport your items literally anywhere super quickly. There's probably more efficient ways to build this, but I think this is the simplest explanation. Let me know what you think about it in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Walls in Minecraft are kind of cool. Something cool is they can actually connect to glass panes. So it makes it super easy to add depths to walls without them having to be like 3 blocks thick. They actually move gates down when they connect to them, which unlocks this cool ability to make these really nice patterns or waves in your fences. Something interesting about walls is they're actually not a full block tall. The fence post part of the wall is a full block, but then once the actual wall starts connecting, it dips down a bit. But if you put some more walls on top or any other block, it connects and fills it up. This bit is very important for tip number 1 as well. Let me know if you learned anything cool about walls, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Stained glass in Minecraft is really cool. If you watch my channel for a while, you may have noticed I use a lot of stained glass. I rarely ever use normal glass, and I'm about to tell you why. When you use colored glass that matches the blocks you build with, it tends to actually make it look more clear. I know that sounds a little bit confusing. How can the colored glass look more clear than just clear? But trust me, it does. For example, this is my haunted mansion build, and I made it using mud bricks. So for the windows, I've used brown stained glass. You probably didn't even notice because they look pretty clear, but I tell you, you will notice it when I change it to normal glass. Do you see how obtrusive that is? And it's just so noticeable with those harsh lines. I think the brown glass looks so much better. Another example here is my nether brick house. I use black stained glass. Because of nether brick being so dark, the clear windows just look not the best. But of course, if normal glass is your style, then go for it. Let me know what other build tips you want to hear about, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Minecraft trapdoors are so cool. Yes, you can use them as a trapdoor, but they can also be used for so much more. There's 2 different types of trapdoors, ones you can see through and ones you can't. For the ones you can't see through, I actually use those for floors of bridges quite a lot, and even for walls of my house. The use I have for the trapdoors that you can see through is windows. I love using them as windows, especially the cherry trapdoors and the oak trapdoors. They're my absolute favorite for windows. I think my most common use for trapdoors though is probably on roofs. I use them all the time. It just looks so much smoother of a transition, especially for rounded roofs. But trapdoors are just so versatile in building, and I think they should be used a lot more. Let me know what you think about trapdoors, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this video. These are some of my favorite shorts I've ever made. Let me know what other shorts compilations you want to see, and if you learned anything new in this video.